Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à Learn French by Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita, votre enseignante de la langue française, and in this video I am going to teach you futur proche of the pronominal verbs. That means this is the second part of our series, futur proche. Before we begin with this video, I would like to introduce you to my website www.learnfrenchbysuchita.com, where you will find recorded courses for all your French language needs. We have courses for DELF A1, DELF A2, DELF B1, TEF TCF recorded course, French phonetics as well. We have special courses for our school students ranging from grade 5 to grade 8. We also have courses for university students who are enrolled in certificate course or diploma course in Delhi University. And finally, we also have courses for our school students who are aiming to appear for their DELF Preem or DELF Junior examinations. So hurry up and check it out. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. And this is the second part of our series, futur proche. In the first part, I have already introduced you to the new tense, which is futur proche. And in that part, we had learned how do you write the conjugation of the futur proche in the normal verbs, with the normal verbs. And now here I'm going to do the second part wherein I'm going to teach you how do you conjugate a pronominal verb in futur proche, right? So the second part is futur proche of the pronominal verbs, near future tense of the pronominal verbs, futur proche the verb pronomino. Now before we start with this video, I would request you to watch this video till the end, and in case you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel and mention your comments in the comment section below. And if you're not following me over my Instagram page, go and follow me over there as well. Instagram page is Learn French by Suchita. Now let's just start with this video. And in the first part, as I already told you, we had learned how do you write the conjugation of the normal verbs in futur proche, which is a new tense. Now futur proche, what exactly it is? It is the tense which is known as near future. For example, if I take the verb to eat, now I would say the near future of this tense would be I'm going to eat. To buy, I'm going to buy. To drink, you are going to drink. So all this, when I'm saying I'm going to eat, I'm going to drink, I'm going to buy, all these are the tense which is near future, and we are learning them how do you write the similar structure in French. So in the first part, we had learned how do you write the futur proche of the normal verbs. Here we are learning futur proche of the pronominal verbs. So this is the second part of this series. Now if you have not watched the first part of this series, I'm going to mention the link in the card above. You can watch that video and then come back here again. Now the similar link I'm going to mention in the description box below as well. Now let's just start with this video. What exactly are the pronominal verbs? The pronominal verbs are all the verbs which begin with se. For example, se coucher, se doucher, se maquiller, se réveiller, se lever, all the verbs which begin with se, se or s apostrophe. Now, if you do not know what exactly are the pronominal verbs and where do you use them, what is the usage of the pronominal verbs and how they are different from the normal verbs, for that also I'm going to mention the link in the card above and also in the description box below. Just check them out and then come back here again. Now here, let's just start with this, that how would you conjugate a pronominal verb in futur proche. For that, there is a formula that I have written over here which you need to follow in all the pronominal verbs, and there are no exceptions at all. Like I told you in the first part, there are no exceptions. In the normal verbs also, there are no exceptions in case of futur proche. Here also there are no exceptions, right? So first you need to write the sujet. You need to write the subject. Then you need to write the conjugation of the verb aller in the present tense. Now if you remember, in the first part we had learned how do you write the futur proche of the normal verbs. You write your subject, you write the conjugation of the verb aller in the present tense followed by the verb in the infinitive form. So let's say if the verb is manger, so I will say je, conjugation of the verb aller in the present tense is vais, so je vais, and then let's say the verb is manger, so je vais manger. Now here, this is the addition. So this we do only in the case of pronominal verbs. So now what exactly is the formula going to be? First you will write the subject. Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle, all these are your subjects. Then you will write the conjugation of the verb aller in the present tense. What exactly is the conjugation?
je vais, tu vas, il va, elle va, on va, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont, et elles vont. Yeah, so the conjugation of the verb aller, also we did a brief recap of that in the first part of this video. Whereas if you want to know it in detail, I'm going to mention the link in the card above. You can watch that video and then come back here again. So, the verb is aller. You need to write the conjugation of the verb aller in the present tense. Then, since it's a pronominal verb, I'll give you the example in the next slide. You need to write these pronouns. You'll write me, you'll write the. So basically how it goes. With the subject je, you'll write me. With the subject tu, you'll write te. With the subject il, elle and on, you will write se. With the subject nous, you will write nous. With the subject vous, you'll write vous. And with the subject il, elle pluriel, you'll write se. Right? And then you will write the verb in the infinitive form. Whatever the verb is, let's say the verb is se coucher. So you'll write coucher as it is. You will not conjugate that. Right? So I'll repeat it for you. First of all, you'll write your subject, followed by the conjugation of the verb aller in the present tense, followed by me, te, se, nous, vous, se, depending upon the subject, and then you will write the verb in the infinitive form. Now here I have written an example in front of you and the verb is pronominal, se coucher. Alright, now se coucher, which means to lie down, and here I have written the conjugation of the verb in the tense, which is future portion. So what was the formula? The formula existed in 4 parts. First you need to write the subject. All these are the subjects. Then you need to write the conjugation of the verb aller in the present tense, which is here. Then you need to write me, te, se, nous, vous, se and se. Right? And then you need to write the verb in the infinitive form. Right? So how would it be? How would it be? Je vais me coucher. Je is the subject, vais is the conjugation of the verb aller in the present tense, me was the pronoun which I told you, and then coucher is, you're not going to conjugate this. Basically, se coucher will come as it is, but instead of se, you'll write this me, te, se, nous, vous, se. Right? Je répète. Je vais me coucher. Je vais me coucher. Tu vas te coucher. Il va se coucher. Elle va se coucher. On va se coucher. Nous allons nous coucher. Vous allez vous coucher. Ils vont se coucher. Et finalement, elles vont se coucher. The English equivalents are written over here on the right hand side with the red marker. So, je vais me coucher, I am going to lie down. Tu vas te coucher, you are going to lie down. Il va se coucher, he is going to lie down. Elle va se coucher, she is going to lie down. On va se coucher, on has 2 meanings, one or we. I have written only one. There is another second meaning, but I didn't have the space, so I did not write. One is going to lie down or we are going to lie down. Nous allons nous coucher. We are going to lie down. Vous allez vous coucher, you are going to lie down. Ils vont se coucher, they are going to lie down. And finalement, elles vont se coucher, they are going to lie down. So I repeat it for you. Whenever you conjugate any pronominal verb in the tense future proche, you are always going to write the subject first, followed by the conjugation of the verb aller in the present tense, followed by me, te, se, nous, vous, se, followed by whatever is the verb. The verb is coucher, so you'll write it as it is. That is not going to change. And since the verb we are writing in the infinitive form, that's the reason there are no exceptions, because we are not even conjugating that verb. Whatever verb it is, we are writing it as it is. Right? So je répète. Je vais me coucher. Tu vas te coucher. Il va se coucher. Elle va se coucher. On va se coucher. Nous allons nous coucher. Vous allez vous coucher. Ils vont se coucher. Et finalement, elles vont se coucher. Alright, so here I have written the second example in front of you and the verb is se réveiller. Se réveiller, which means to wake up. Again the same rule. You'll write the subject first, followed by the conjugation of the verb aller, followed by me, te, se, depending upon the subject, and then you'll write the verb in the infinitive form. Okay? So, je vais me réveiller. Je vais me réveiller. Tu vas te réveiller. Il va se réveiller. Elle va se réveiller. On va se réveiller. Nous allons nous réveiller. Vous allez vous réveiller. Ils vont se réveiller. Et finalement, elles vont se réveiller. The English equivalents I have not written in front of you because you already know. I think je vais me réveiller, that is going to give you the meaning I'm going to wake up. Let's say I'm going to wake up in 5 minutes. You are going to wake up. He is going to wake up. She is going to wake up. One is going to wake up, or we are going to wake up. We are going to wake up. You are going to wake up. They are going to wake up, and they are going to wake up. Right? So, basically what you can do is you can learn it as a formula. This is going to be the same in all of them. Je vais me. This is going to be the same. Rest, this is going to change. So in here, previously it was the verb coucher, so I had written coucher. Here now it's the verb réveiller, so you've written the verb réveiller. So by this formula you can conjugate any verb. Let's say if you want to conjugate the verb se maquiller. Se maquiller, which means to do makeup. So what will you do? Je vais me, this is going to remain same, and then write the verb maquiller. Je vais me maquiller. Tu vas te maquiller. So till here it's going to remain same. Here you will just change the verb, whatever verb you want to conjugate. So now the next verb that I have written in front of you is the verb s'asseoir. S'asseoir, which means to sit. Now here, if you see, I've written all the subjects. Je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle. Followed by the conjugation of the verb aller. Till here it's same. Now here if you see me, that changed into m apostrophe, t, that changed into t apostrophe. So the rule says me, te and se. They change into m apostrophe, t apostrophe and s apostrophe if you have a vowel after that, right? So here since the verb begins with a vowel, so I have changed m apostrophe, t apostrophe, s apostrophe, s apostrophe. Nu and vu will not change, right? And se changed into s apostrophe, right? And then whatever the verb is going to come in the infinitive form. You see this is an IR verb, and that's even an irregular verb. Then also there are no irregularities here. There are no exceptions in case of future proche. Why? Because we are not even conjugating that verb. We are writing the verb in the infinitive form, right? So the conjugation goes something like this. Je vais m'asseoir. Je vais m'asseoir. Tu vas t'asseoir. Il va s'asseoir. Elle va s'asseoir. On va s'asseoir. Nous allons nous asseoir. Vous allez vous asseoir. Ils vont s'asseoir et elles vont s'asseoir. Je répète, je vais m'asseoir, tu vas t'asseoir, il va s'asseoir, elle va s'asseoir, on va s'asseoir. Nous allons nous asseoir, vous allez vous asseoir, ils vont s'asseoir et finalement elles vont s'asseoir. And the English equivalent would be very simple. The verb is to sit, so I'm going to sit, you're going to sit, he is going to sit, she is going to sit. One is going to sit or we are going to sit. We are going to sit, you are going to sit, they are going to sit and they are going to sit. So in this way you can conjugate any of the pronominal verb in future proche. Now let's just learn how do you conjugate a pronominal verb in future proche in the negative form. How do you do the negative of it? Basically where to add na and where to add pa. But before that, if you do not know how do you make a negative sentence, for that I'm going to mention the link in the card above. You can watch that video and then come back here again. So here basically the general rules goes something like this. You need to select the verb. Before the verb you put na and after the verb you put pa. That's how you make a negative sentence. So this is negation, the negative sentence. Here I've written different verbs just to show you that the verb doesn't really matter. Whatever verb it is, you're not going to touch, right? So let's say if the verb is se coucher, which we have just conjugated. So how would you conjugate that verb? You'll say je vais me coucher. This much we have already learned. Now the simple trick is you need to select the verb aller. Whatever is the verb aller, you need to put na before that and you need to put pa after that. Rest of the sentence is going to remain same, right? So je ne vais pas me coucher. Yes, if the verb is beginning with a vowel, then na will change into an apostrophe. That's another thing. But you're not going to change this thing. This is going to remain the same, right? So select the verb aller, put na before that and put pa after that. That's how it's going to give you the negative sentence. So je ne vais pas me coucher. The English meaning would be I'm not going to lie down. Tu ne vas pas te réveiller. You are not going to wake up. Il ne va pas se marier. He is not going to marry. Elle ne va pas s'asseoir. She is not going to sit. Nous n'allons pas nous laver. We are not going to take a bath. The next is vous n'allez pas vous maquiller, which means you are not going to do makeup. So each time what am I doing? I'm writing the subject. I'm writing the conjugation of the verb aller. I'm writing me, the, sir depending upon the subject. And then I'm writing the verb in the infinitive form. This is how we have learned till now. Now select the verb aller, put ne before that and put pa after that. That's how it's going to give you the negative sentence. And ne will change into n apostrophe if you have a val after that. And that's it for this video. With this video, I have completed the series Futur Proche. In case you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel and mention your comments in the comment section below. And I'll see you soon with the next video. Till then, au revoir, à bientôt et bisous bisous.